Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can probably tell even by the title of the video, I don't know why I always say this, obviously you know what you just clicked on, but I'm doing a drive with me. I haven't done one of these in a while. I kind of forgot about them and then I sort of commented on one of my videos, someone asked for another drive with me and I was like, oh my god, I haven't done that in ages. Kind of forgot that they existed. So I thought I would do another drive with me, kind of like a current playlist, although I don't really have a current playlist, so I'm just going to sort of play whatever I'm feeling at the minute and just go for a little drive really. Drive, a little bit of music and some chatting. I love these videos, I love filming them and I also love watching them, so I hope you like them too. But before we start driving off, I wanted to show you something that came this morning. I thought this would fit perfectly with this video because I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to see it when I'm driving. But I got a new watch through. It is from the company Nord Green. It's in this beautiful navy packaging, very fancy, very bougie. This part of the video is kindly sponsored by Nord Green, so thank you so much for sponsoring this part of the video. But they are a Danish owned watch brand and they make the most prettiest, like simple, classy watches. I get a ton of questions on the watch, like the gold watch that I wear in my other videos, which you can't actually get hold of anymore, but it's quite like a masculine watch. It's quite a chunky watch. I wanted like a simple, more feminine watch for a while, and Nord Green do really pretty, yeah, like classy watches that are a little bit more simple and a little more classic. So I thought I'd show you the one that I picked out. I obviously got gold because you guys will probably know that I only really wear gold. I was debating, they did this amazing silver headed watch and it had this croc leather, black leather strap, which I debated, but I don't think I'd wear it as much. Like, it was such a pretty watch, but I don't wear silver, so I just feel like it wouldn't have really gone, but it was such a nice leather watch. So I picked up this gold one, so I'm going to show you. So this is the gold watch, if I can focus it. It's got this really pretty gold mesh strap and then the face is white. Again, I did debate, they did this watch with a black face, which was really cool and really different, but again I just felt like I needed something a little bit more classic and simple, and I feel like the white watch was a lot more classic. Really nice gold details on the head, and I actually got the smallest head, and my other watch is, you can pick what head size, is that what you call them? This bit here, you can pick the size of it, and on my other watch it's quite a, like I said, quite a manly, like big watch, so I picked the smallest size, which is 32mm, which I think just makes it look a lot more like classic and feminine. It's really lightweight. So this is the watch on. I feel like it just looks really classy and simple. I feel like this would also go with everything. This is a perfect gift idea, by the way. I feel like a nice watch that people can wear every single day. I love this mesh gold strap as well. I think it just looks really delicate. They also do men's watches as well, but obviously I was looking at the women's watches because also what's really good, like I said, about the black croc leather strap that I really liked, they actually do interchangeable straps. As long as you've got a watch, you can change up the strap and just buy straps. And I just saw this one on their website. They do, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but they do a grey leather strap with a gold buckle, which is such a bit of me. I've wanted a leather strapped watch for so long, but I just didn't know whether it would be as wearable as like a normal metal one like this. But the fact that you can change up the straps I think is great, and you can get different colour leathers with different colour buckles, like different metals. So the fact you can get like a gold buckle or like a silver. They do a white leather strap. I thought that would look really classy, and they also do vegan leather as well. But yeah, I just thought it was a really cool touch, the fact that you could like interchange. Also, something that I thought was really amazing is that Nord Green have this giving back program, so you can choose out of the 3 charities that Nord Green supports to donate to, which I think is really amazing and support. I just thought it was a really nice thing to be able to do on their website as well. If you are interested in any of the watches or you want to check out the website, I will link it down below, and I also have a 15% discount code. I think it's just Lou, and if you use the code Lou it will get you 15% off, which is really great. But you should be able to see it while I'm driving. Yeah, you're going to see it, which is pretty cool. I like it. I just feel a lot more like girly with this watch. It's a bit more dainty and feminine. But with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and drive now because I'm sweating. I'm going to have to turn my aircon on for a bit because, oh my Jesus, can you see that I've got a Sula? Sweat up a little bit. Start. Okay, now I've cooled down a little bit because that was getting a little bit intense. You know what I was thinking as well? You know the word Sula? The only reason I know what Sula is from Wild Child, where she's like, you've got a Sula, sweaty upper lip alert. But like, is that a known thing? Like, is Sula really does mean that, or did Wild Child like make that up? I don't know if I sound stupid, but did Wild Child the movie make that word up, or is Sula a real thing? I don't even know. I swear every time I turn on the radio it's on adverts, and then you switch to every single one and they're all on adverts, and then that's when I turn the radio off because I can't be bothered anymore. I'm just literally veered into the middle of the road. What am I doing? So I don't know about anyone else, but I feel very confused recently by the lockdown rules. I just don't really understand. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like people have sort of gone back to normal now, but I don't feel like there's been any official announcement, which is really bizarre. Yeah, I don't feel like there's been any like official announcement, but then I feel like people are like going on holiday with friends and not people that are obviously like in their household, and then people were seeing their boyfriend, and then I saw my boyfriend, but it was kind of like, am I even supposed to be seeing you? But that they haven't really given any updates in terms of like, can you see people, you know? That's what I personally find really confusing. I don't really understand like who you can see and who you can't see, and I don't feel like they've made like a proper announcement, but it just, to me, it seems like a lot of it is over. Like, people are just doing like what they want and seeing who they want, and yeah, that's what it kind of seems like to me, but I don't really know whether that's right or whether that's what people should be doing. I doubt it. Isn't it crazy though? Like, I'm sure America is just like fine, not fine, they're like terrible, that's the point. They're like, I feel like they've got so many I feel like their rates are going up or something, and they're like normal. Like, people are just seeing people, like, you're going out, you're doing it. Like, it's actually crazy. There seems to be no rules there. I don't really know, because I don't really follow like American news or anything like that, but it just seems bizarre that, like, I saw that the rates had gone up, and it's like everyone's just still out and not wearing a mask and all that stuff. Also, we've got, from today, it's Friday today when I'm filming this, we've got to wear face masks in shops from today, which again, really confusing. Not really sure what places we're supposed to wear face masks. So I read on Daily Mail that like Asda and Sainsbury's like not following the rules and just don't really care. Not don't really care, that's the wrong word to use. But yeah, they're not really following the rules. But then if you're going to a coffee shop, you've got to wear a face mask. So if you're drinking a coffee, obviously you can't wear a face mask. So if you're sitting down in a coffee shop, don't wear one. But do you know what I mean? It's just so confusing, and I don't think anyone really knows what they're doing. But I've got to remember to take my face mask. Like, I'm going out after this, I'm going up London with my friend. I'm actually vlogging today, so that should probably be up before this actually. But I'm like, right, I need to remember, obviously I've got to take a face mask to go on the train anyway, but I must remember to actually like wear a face mask if we're going to any shops or anything like that. It's actually my second time going up London in, well, forever really. Me and my boyfriend went for the first time last month, and we hadn't been since like February, which is crazy because me and my boyfriend absolutely adore London. We do like loads of days out there all the time. Like, usually the summertime we're up there like all the time, most weekends, like going to our favourite restaurants, going to our favourite shops. Like, I love London, and that's one of the reasons I feel like I love that we live, well, where I live is pretty close to London. Like, it takes like 20 minutes on yeah, it takes like 20 minutes on the train. I can't imagine, like, obviously you're used to it if you don't live near London, but I can't imagine not being able to just like get on a train and be in London in like 20 minutes. But obviously that's like where people live and you're obviously used to it, but I just can't imagine like not being near London, you know? It just seems crazy to me, because I absolutely love it. I'm actually going to London tomorrow as well, Saturday morning, because me and my boyfriend are going to go up there quick and do a bit of like, actually we're going to do any shopping? Probably not, I've got no money. I'm going to go, that woman is literally driving in the middle of the road. We're going to go to London, and one of our favourite restaurants up London, I have mentioned it before, is Bone Daddy's. If you love like ramen, they do like poke bowls and stuff, then you would love Bone Daddy's. It's like the best ramen place ever up London. And I found they have like a partner restaurant called Flesh and Buns in, I think it's Covent Garden, and they do like all different steamed buns, which is like my favourite thing ever. I love the one in Wagamama, but you spend like, I think it's like £6, you get 2 tiny steamed buns. Or do you get 3? I don't know, but the point is it's not enough. If you love like Japanese food, like steamed buns, ramen, poke bowls, Korean wings, that sort of thing, I really recommend Bone Daddy's up London. They have one in Soho, that's one that me and Harrison usually go to. And then I guess I'll tell you whether I recommend Flesh and Buns or not. But I can't, if it's like the partner of Bone Daddy's, I can't see not liking it. Fun fact, you're not going to be able to see, but I used to work in that store that I'm driving past. I did my first job there, which was an apprenticeship, and I was absolutely useless. I just found it really like, I just found it a really daunting job, because you speak to a lot of like obviously parents coming in and like phone calls from parents sometimes, like if something wasn't being dealt with right. Do you know what I mean? I guess it's like working in customer services, kind of. I don't know, did I just compare working to a school to customer service? I don't know, but I just found it quite a like nerve-wracking job. But yeah, fun fact, that was my first job. I was an apprentice in a school, like just working in the office, not to be like I mean, you can't be an apprentice to be a teacher. You have to go get a degree for that. But yeah, I was working in the office. I mean, I didn't mind it, but did find it quite daunting. Let's see if the radio's back on now. Okay, that's not a vibe, that song, whatever it is. I'm craving Starbucks. I could go to Starbucks drive-through and get a coffee, but I don't really know if I have time. Let me check this. Okay, the time's actually right. That's good. I don't really have time, because like I said, I've got to go to the train station to meet Emily, so probably shouldn't. But I could definitely have an iced latte right now. That would go down a treat.
Well, just looking at the Premier League fixtures, like,
do you know what? Smooth always have good songs, but you have to be in a certain mood for Smooth. God, that roundabout was chaos. Yeah, I feel like you have to be in a specific, I don't know what the line's like right now, do you know what? It could be absolutely awful. Yeah, you have to be in a certain mood for Smooth, because you have to be in a mellow, like, almost not depressed mood, that's probably not the right word, but you have to be in a certain mood for Smooth because it can depress you. It's quite like, you know, it's sort of like, see, it's more like a, I don't know, brand new Range Rover there. Oh my god, that was so nice. Hopefully one day I will get a Range Rover. That is like my dream car, and I would hope that one day I would get it, but I don't know, they're just really expensive, you know. Sometimes I look like, I feel like a lot of people do this, but if I'm bored I'll just go on Auto Trader and look at like brand new Range Rovers, which obviously I can't afford. I should probably move out first before I spend like, I don't know, 40 grand on a car. But yeah, I hope that one day I'd get a Range Rover. I really wanted a white one with the black roof, and I did configure one on the website like a few months ago, I think it was. But now I keep seeing like, that one I just saw was like all black alloys, like 20 plate Evoque, and the all black is actually so nice. I don't know whether I'd get like, I feel like you might get bored of white, I don't know. Why am I even contemplating it as if I'm going to go out tomorrow and buy a Range Rover? I bloody wish. Although I love my car, I do love my cars. But the thing is as well, if I wanted a Range Rover, I'd have to have like a car after this. Like I'd have to have a middle car after the Fiat, because I couldn't go from a Fiat to a Range Rover, because I'd actually, like, I would, do you know what I mean? I would just crash it straight away. It would be like driving a bus. I couldn't do that. I'd have to have like a middle ground car after the Fiat. Yeah, I'd have to have like a middle ground car, because I feel like I'd definitely crash it. Like it literally would be like driving a tank. I know the Evoques aren't that big, but if you obviously compare it to a Fiat, then it's huge. So I'd have to get like a middle ground car, but I don't know what car I'd actually want as a middle. No, why am I even contemplating a new car? I love my car. I'm not going to get a new car. So why am I sitting here having a full-on discussion about buying a car? I don't know why I do this. I feel like I just go on rants. I never know how to say that. My mum always tells me that I say it wrong. I think it's rants. God, do you know what? I need to get my friend Hannah a birthday cake, so I could stop at Asda quick. So I'm by Asda. Do I do that? And then get a card as well. I mean, oh no, I've got my phone. I can pay for my phone. Oh, I don't know. Do I do it or do I do it later? I might just go later, you know. I might go to the bigger one later, because I want to get this like these little mini happy birthday cakes. My mum said I don't think they were in our Asda. Why am I telling you about this? No one cares about what Asda you're going to go to later. Wow, what a fun video. Why can I hear like Asian music? I'm so confused. You know when like you let someone go, and then like a car go, and then everyone behind it just thinks, yeah, I'm going to go as well. You're like, you're just waiting there for ages, like looking like a mug, like letting the whole world go. I wanted to let one car go, one car. Looking at buses, I have not been on a bus. God, I must not have been on a bus for like no, that's dramatic. I don't think it's been that long. 3 years. It's crazy, because at one point like my whole life was being on a bus. Like I used to get a bus to college every morning. It would take me like half hour to get, I mean it wasn't even half hour away, but when you go on a bus obviously it takes so much longer, so it would take me like half hour, sometimes even more in traffic to get to college. So going home from college, if you wanted to go out, you know, you got your Oyster card out, you were on a bus. Isn't that crazy to think back to that time, like when and you had your Oyster card, and like I would get a bus all the time. I haven't been on a bus in years, which don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for, because I really didn't like getting on buses. I just used to find them really nerve-wracking, because I feel like you'd always end up like sat opposite someone who just looked like they, I don't know, like I feel like I'd always end up opposite like a crazy person, and I felt like they would, like, I don't know, sometimes people were a bit weird on buses and they would talk to themselves, and I just think like, please don't talk to me, please don't talk to me. Okay, I think it just cut off filming. I don't know when. I don't know how long I was talking for without it being filmed. I'm not really sure. It might have been 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Who knows? If I come back and I've got 10 minutes of footage, I'm going to be quite upset. Oh, that's the Hermes driver. Is it Hermes? Hermes? I don't really know. But I did have an ASOS parcel coming today, so hopefully they've already given me mine. It's not anything for me because I can't be spending any more money because I'm just turned into like a money crazy person. It was just some birthday presents for my friend, which I left way too late because I always do that. I don't forget, but I'm like, I think of something to get them, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna order that, and I think, oh, actually no, like this might be better. So then I just like put it off, and I'm like, oh, it's like 2 days until I've got to get my present, and I haven't bought them anything. Should we see if there's adverts again? I don't really like this song. I don't know, it's too TikTok-y for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna pull up on my drive now and do a little reverse in action, because it's quite difficult to get on my drive because it's on a hill. So you kind of have to rev up a hill backwards, which is kind of difficult. I hear my dog barking. She senses my arrival. Right, I hope that I got like some sort of chatty footage. I don't know when my camera cuts out. So yeah, I hope I got some sort of chatty footage of me driving. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And also, what's going on with my hair? Also give it a thumbs up if you like Drive With Me, so I know to do any in the future. And it's wonky again. What is wrong with this tripod? But yeah, please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.